Here we go, Super Science Box number 12, acids and bases. Still doing chemistry. Yeah, new box number 12, it's really good. So we're doing, why do we do chemistry? Chemistry, like everything is chemicals are everywhere. So remember, chemistry is when we mixing materials together to see what happens. And everything we touch, taste, or smell has chemicals. So chemistry is everywhere. And most of them are either an acid or a base, either that or they're neutral. All right, so today we're looking at acids and bases, and in the box, I'll show you this quickly. You're going to have just a little preparation. So this is the citric acid. So they give you a big thing of acid and a big thing of base. So what you do is you put a little bit of the citric acid in there, fill it up with warm water, shake it so it dissolves, and then this one you do with baking soda and citric acid. So then you've got, or you can use the powder. So there's a powder. One of them's got to be a liquid because you need the water to help them mix together. All right, so then they got these little cups. One's an acid, one's a base. Then you've got these. We don't know which was which. Take a little piece of this. These little indicator papers will show you like acids and bases. So one, or red, is an acid, a really strong acid, and the 14, bluish, greenish, really strong base. And we'll talk about the acids and the bases, but just for looking at this. So you have one of these, so you don't know which it is, okay? So we'll put it in this one. All right, so it turns red, it's an acid. Okay, so put that in the little acid thing. You can do this beforehand, or you can, the thing is you can test so many things around the house or the school. You can test water, or cleaning products, or milk, or anything, soils, your body, anything. Okay, so that one's acid, this one's base. And then you can actually mix these together. You can make it stronger, or you can make it weaker, a really strong acid or a really strong base. And then you can just stick one of these in there. And so let's see, check it out. All right, so it's green. So then you could match it up to the colors here, so you can see a pH scale. That's how acidic or basic it is. And let's see what happens. You can also mix them together. All right. You can get bubbles over here once I've mixed them together. All right. So an acid and a base mixed together, then you get, it's just neutral. 5 and 6. So that's pretty good. Or you can use different little cups, and you can make it really strong. You can try and get every different color. That's what you can try and experiment and do a lot of different things with these kinds. So you can have fun mixing and matching with the different little cups with acids and bases. Or you can use, I've already soaked these filter paper in cabbage. In acid or base, it changes. So you can get a green, it'll show up green. I'll just dab it here. You can make a face. Okay, well that's an acid, turns red. All right, and then a green one, use a different one. In the base will turn green. Just some samples of what you can do. So you just dripping a little bit of green, a little bit of base, or a little bit of acid. Shows you that. And then once it dries, they can take it home, something they can remember the experiment by. Oh yeah, and then the other, if they're good, you can also make sherbet. So I included some sherbet ingredients. So it's up to you whether you do. Some people don't like the sugar, or you can, if they're really good, or a Friday afternoon, you can give them a little treat. All right, so looking at acids in our foods, there's lemon juice, orange juice. They taste sour, so that's what acid tastes sour. And if you're looking at bases, are a bit more bitter, and they feel soapy. Like if you use Persil or any kind of dishwash is really good basic materials, and you can test anything. So it's really good to use these. You can do a lot of testing around the school, around your home, or anywhere really. All right, this is a really good experiment for gathering evidence, one of the science capabilities. So when you're looking for evidence is proof. So like, how do I know that this liquid is acid or a base? I know because I have an indicator. So using indicators, so this is an indicator, really good scientific skill. Using the pH paper as an indicator or the cabbage filter paper as an indicator. And then that gives the child evidence, and you can talk about, hey, well, how do you know it's an acid, or how do you know it's a base? Because a base turns green, and I know it's base because this turned green and bases turn green, and I know it's an acid. And so they can think back and they have evidence, so they can, and then they also say, well, is this true? Is that valid evidence? And you can say, well, hey, there's a little drawing right here that says 1, and I know 1 is acidic, and I know 14 is really basic. So if I dip it in there, then I have evidence, and I can match it up, so I know that it's actually true. So it's really good. It's another scientific skill, great for the kids. They can pick up on it.